Hello everyone and welcome to Merlin's Manor. Tonight I'm going to be playing through Final Girl. The level is going to be the Poltergeist of Creech Manor. I've got it all set up here. There's a slight difference to the setup for this game from the others is with the items. You're going to go ahead and deal out 10 items instead of 12. And then from there you're going to take out 3 items, set them aside for a moment, and you're going to shuffle in the 2 special items. The doll and the girl Carolyn are going to go into there, and those are going to be ones you're going to be trying to find. You'll shuffle those into the deck there, and then the 3 cards that you set aside are going to become the top cards of each deck, so that you can ensure that neither the doll nor Carolyn are revealed as the top cards of the deck. And so it's a little bit of a different setup there. As also another big difference in this, and this is probably one of the more unique out of the different monsters that you're going to be facing, is that the Poltergeist cannot be damaged at all. You are not trying to take out the killer in this game, but instead you are trying to avoid the killer as much as possible while trying to find Carolyn and get her out of the house. That is your goal. And so this one also can be a very quick game if you find Carolyn in the very first search that you do, or it can be a very long game if you wind up searching every single room and she's in the last room you search. There's also some things that can make Carolyn get put back into the deck along the way. The Carolyn's doll you can kind of use to just discard that doll instead of putting Carolyn back in the deck, and then the doll will go back in. Or else, also there's a special dark power that can come up, which means you have to have both Carolyn and the doll in order to escape. And so there's a few special things in there. Also another thing, this one starts on 3 terror instead of the normal 4 a lot of the other ones start on. And so you're going to have a little bit easier time of getting into the rolling of 3 dice. I'll be playing with Selena, and Selena only needs to rescue 4 people to activate her special power. And when you do that, it'll be when resolving a search action card, you can roll 2 additional dice, which is very important with this scenario. And then for each additional victim saved, she'll also receive 2 time. And so I'm going to be trying to save 4 people really quickly. Also notice that one of the options allows you to decrease the terror level by 2. And so that would be one of the ones I'll probably go after really quick, because that would get us right into the green if we haven't had anything to lower that by that point in time. So let's go ahead and get into this one. And I've already revealed the first event, pushed to the edge. They looked at me soberly. Let me pick this up so I can read it better. Pushed to the edge, they looked at me somberly, then without speaking walked over to the window and jumped. Roll a die for each victim in a window. If the roll is a failure, that victim jumps and is killed. Discard this card. So this is kind of not the best one to come up first. We got 2 people in windows here, and so I'll roll 1 for each of those. The first one there, I'm going to roll for, and got a 2. That is a failure, so jumps and is dead. That's going to increase the terror level up 1 already, because the bloodlust goes up and the terror level goes up there. Notice also the dark power for the Poltergeist comes up really fast. So if this other person jumps out the window, we're already going to reveal the dark power. And there we got another failure. So yes, that did happen. Out the window, up 1, and epic dark power. You may not win the game unless you reach an exit with Carolyn and the Mr. Floppy item card. This is the one that I was mentioning earlier. That means we have to have both in order to escape here. This is going to make it extra hard on us this round, this game. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. I've got my starting cards here. And the first thing I want to try and do is rescue some people. Notice also this map has a few arrows that point down. This means you can only come this direction there. Out this window, you can only go that direction. You can't climb back up. And so just keep that in mind, that there are some things that allow you to only go one way. Also keep in mind that the staircase in the middle is the only way you're going to get up to the different levels. And so you kind of have to move left to right in order to get up and down. So I'm going to start out with a walk. Roll 2 dice. And I got 2 successes. So 1, I'm going to take these people with me, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to skedaddle this way, 2. So they are here with me. And that used one time. Now I'm going to do another walk. Let's see if I can get another good luck going here. Oh, again. 1. So we can save these 2. I'm going to go ahead and decrease the horror by 2. Used one time. And what should I do for the other move, the other action? I am going to take a search action card into my hand like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and focus while I have this good luck going for me. Okay, I got 1, which means I can lower the focus 1, or lower the terror 1, should I say, and it's going to cost me 1 there, but that's all right. And now I'm going to go ahead and end my turn, I think. Or do I want to do 1 more focus? You know what? I'm going to do 1 more focus. Let's keep the good luck rolling. Okay. Again, 1 down. And 1 there. Now I'm going to end my turn. And I'm going to get a sprint card with the 2 money that I have left. 2 time I have left. And there we go. Now let's go ahead and see what the Poltergeist does. It's going to focus on the nearest person, whether it's me or a victim. And the victims are closer, so she will move 2. 1, it can go either way, up or down. I'm going to have the Poltergeist go up because that's going to get the Poltergeist closer to all the other victims. And I figure that would be more thematic there. And so that one dies there. That goes up 1. Now reveal a tarot card. It says, the trees are alive. If you are in a window, then lose a heart. I'm not in a window, I'm outside. All victims in a window are killed. Well, that's already been taken care of with the event card, so that doesn't happen. If at least 1 victim was killed, the terror level would go up, but nobody died. And now we have an event. Let's go ahead. We have the Ghost Hunters. Replace the 3 victims closest to you, or as many as able, with the special victim meeples. These victims will not follow you until one of them has been killed. Each time one of these victims is killed, bloodlust will go up by 1. And so the 3 closest to me, this one obviously, because 1, 2, 3. Then I'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. 5, 6 to there. I'm going to assume that those are the 2 closest there. They seem to be the closest. Kind of almost equal between all of them, but okay. So this is interesting. I was going to want to go save this person, but I cannot save that person. So that's going to put a little monkey wrench in that plan. So what to do? I mean, I'm definitely sprinting somewhere. Well, then again, there's not a whole lot I can do with the movement even of 3. Other than things that get me too close to the Poltergeist. Huh. I think I might actually spend this turn getting things. That's going to be 2. That's going to be 2. And let's get a guard card, just for the fun of it. Actually, no. I'm going to go ahead and hold off on the guard card. I'm going to get 2 close calls. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, no. I will get the guard card instead of 2 close calls. And then from here, I'm going to get these back. and 1 focus back. So I've got my full hand here. Actually, you know what? I get rid of the weak attack so I can get 1 close call, because that'll give me the time to get that. Weak attack isn't going to help me for a while now. Okay, so let's go ahead and do their thing. It's going to move to 2 towards the nearest victim. It's actually going to be this one right here. That one dies. Terror level is going to go up 2. And it's actually going to go up 1 more because when one of these guys dies, the bloodlust goes up by 1 extra. Now we're going to go ahead and reveal the terror card. Everything was flying around. Horror level is going to go up by 1. Place the poltergeist with the closest victim, or in your space if there are no victims. So the closest victim is going to be way up here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be this one right here. Okay, so in there, and it's going to attack. That's not good. Up 2, and then that goes up 1 more. This has not gone well. Goes here. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. That's the end of that. Let's go ahead. And we're going to go ahead and sprint at this point. Okay, so get rid of a bunch of cards. I can move 3. Or if I get rid of 2 cards, I can move 2. I think I'm just going to get rid of the 2 cards and move 2. It's going to cost me a time. I'm going to come in the front door. Now we're going to do a walk, which was completely unsuccessful, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Spend 2 time to re-roll. I can discard 2 cards to walk 1 space, or I can walk 1 space, take a damage, and spend 2 time. I should have been using the sprint. I don't know why I didn't do that. I'm just going to take the damage and walk 1. And then let's do another walk. Okay, I got a single success, which is all I needed to get to the garage. Uses another time. Now that I'm here in the garage, actually I'm going to stay right here. Not do anything because I want my, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of, I don't have anything to get rid of really, but I need to get rid of something. I'm going to get rid of the guard card because I need the extra time to get a distraction. It's going to be very important. So that goes back up. Guard goes there, walk, walk. Sprints go there, okay. So let's see what happens now. It's going to move towards the nearest victim. 1, 2, 3, 4, and actually it's going to go up here because there's more than 1 and they're equally distant. So, I'm going to attack this one. Then we're going to flip a terror card. Minor Dark Power, Psychic Confusion. If Carolyn is with you, discard and draw the next terror card. Instead, it's going to be roll -1 die when resolving a search card. Prior to playing a search card, you may spend 3 time to ignore this penalty. Discard this card when you find Carolyn. So, what we are going to do next, very first thing. Oh, I forgot to get my extra cards back. Focus, weak attack. These were part of it. Yeah, those were the only ones. Okay. So, the first thing I'm going to do is focus. And that was unsuccessful. Nothing I can do to mitigate that either. I just lose 2 time. I'm going to do distraction next. Oh, that doesn't go there, that goes there. So, hoping for 2 successes. I got 1 success, which means that's going to come down 1, time's going to come up 1. Best I could hope for in that moment, I guess. Well, I am going to go ahead and search despite, well, I only have 1 die to search with right now is the problem. Does not make me feel lucky. So actually, I am going to move on. I'm going to get the other distraction card for 3. Take all my free cards back. I'm going to do a couple close calls, but I actually can't have this many cards, so I'm actually going to leave the weak attack behind. Okay. There we go. Now let's see what happens next. Oh, I should have panicked this person. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. A 4, which means they stay right there. Okay. So they're going to get attacked. That's going to go up 1 more. The ground is shaking. Place the poltergeist in your space. That's not fun. If you take any damage, all your moves during the next action phase are panicked. And I don't still have a guard card, so that's not good. I am going to take damage. Currently attacking for 3. 1, 2, 3. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to use the distraction card. 2 successes, exactly what I needed. 1, 2. Time's going to go up by 2. I'm going to go ahead and focus while I'm here, because now that I have 3 dice, I can get up to max, hopefully. It wants me to spend 2 cards. Or I'm going to use the close call to re-roll. Got 2 successes. So 2 successes with a focus brings that down 1, that back up 2. And now I'm going to start doing my searching. Now because I lose a die, I can only actually roll 2. I get 1 success, which means I can take the top, which discard to re-roll any or all of your dice. Putting that in there, I used 1 time. I'm going to do my other search. Nothing. Discarding to re-rolling all my dice. Let's get that in there. Okay, I can get rid of up to 4 cards. I don't know what I want to do. I need to be able to move, but I can't. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of 4 cards so that I can do this. Okay, I found Carolyn. So, I am halfway there. I'm going to do a short rest now. 1 gets me back a single health. And I forgot to do this for the search. And also there's a time there. So now I'm going to get 2 guard cards. That's actually all I can do. Now I'm going to get 1 guard. I might need the 2 guards, but I'm going to need to be able to move next turn. It's part of the problem. Oh, actually, I'm going to put this on the bottom. No, I'm going to be able to move as I get the sprint. Oh, I can... No, I can't discard anything because these are all... Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. Maybe a quick loss here. But I need to protect myself. Okay, so the first thing, Poltergeist is going to attack me. Rolling for a guard. I managed to reduce by 2. She's attacking for 4, so... No, she's attacking for 3. So I only did 1 damage. And then... reveal a terror card. Terror is going to go up by 2. Going to go after a victim. It's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that was about as good as I could have hoped for in that moment. Other than the terror going up. Oh, I would have had a few of these cards back. Oh, the weak attack I would have gotten back. Okay. Now this has to stay here until next turn. I cannot put it back in. It will not be available to buy. Now then. I'm going to get all... I'm going to have to stick around. Get all these cards back. Get a sprint card for 2. Another sprint card for 2. And a couple of close calls. No, I can't get a couple of close calls. That's more than I can hold. Well, I got 1 close call, and I'll actually spend... I'm going to put the weak attack back to be able to buy 1 more better thing. Oh yeah, I need a search card, so yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, this goes away now. So that's nice. So I have 10 cards. Now, equally distance between me and the victim. So the Poltergeist is going to go towards the victim. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stabby. And then, so that's going to go up and down. We're going to discard the next terror card. So that gets discarded. And then out comes this. The windows and doors just slam shut. If you are inside, you may not move during the next action phase. If you are outside, you may not enter the house during the next action phase. Well, I planned on doing a bunch of moving this time, so that's going to be bad. We're also getting an event now. It says, I ain't afraid of no ghost. It's coming from up there. Let's go check it out. Move each victim one space towards the attic and discard this card. So that one's going to get just discarded because all the victims are gone. So now that I can't actually kind of move or do anything like that this turn, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, this card goes back in. Go ahead and focus. Got a success. Let's go ahead and do another focus. I can discard 2 cards for a success. I'm not going to do any walking. Let's just go ahead and do that. Actually, I'll hold 1 walk for next round. Get rid of the close call. I'm walking the close call. That goes up. Goes down 1. I'm going to do a short rest. Try to get some of this health back. I'm up to 3 dice now. Oh, I should have rolled an extra dice earlier. See what would have happened. Same thing. Okay. So 2 successes for my short rest, which means I get 2 health back. I'm going to do a search. Oh, no successes. Oh, and I got rid of that? Oh, that was dumb of me. Okay. So that did me no good. Wait, I can take the top item of my space if I wanted to go ahead and increase the terror level by 2 instead of 1. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because I want to know what this is. It is the map. Discard during the action phase, and then for each item deck, do the following. If the top card is face down, you may turn it face up. If the top card is face up, you may discard it from the game and turn the next card face up. Okay, so I'm going to discard this. This is going to go face up. I'm going to go ahead and discard the flashlight. Discard the knife. So that both of these will go face up. And we found Mr. Floppy. Mr. Floppy is in the closet. Oh, why not? Why wouldn't he be in the closet? Okay. So, we know where Mr. Floppy is. We have Carolyn. We just have to get all the way up here to the closet and then escape. Sounds easy, but it is far from it. And so... I should be on... I should be on 2 time. So, I'm going to get this for free. I need a search if I'm going to do that. But I could also use another guard. Probably pretty bad. You know, I don't need the guard this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and get the search. Okay. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Tarot card. Voices. I hear voices. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. Did that clown just move? A clown doll appears. You may play action cards that inflict damage if you wish. Then if alive, the clown doll is still... if it's still alive, then let's see what happens, first of all. Weak attack. This is the one time that these are actually useful. 2 successes. Does 1 damage, which is all the clown needs. Clown dies. And so I didn't take any damage. And so the clown disappears. That was good. That's going to stay there. It doesn't go into the thing. Okay. So now I just have to sprint right past the Poltergeist, right? I don't have any focus is the problem, though. So I'm going to be using 2 dice. Move 2. If I get rid of 2 cards. Let's get rid of the walk and search, I guess. Okay, and that took 1 time. Okay, should I sprint again or not? I think I go ahead and plan for next round. Get all these cards back. Get a search card for 2. A guard card for 2. Do I have anything I could have gotten rid of? Not really. There's a close call for 1. Okay. It's going to come here. I'm going to use the guard card. I got a success and can turn it into another one if I need it. But since she's only going to do 1 damage to me, I'm just going to go ahead and take that 1 damage with the 1 success. Now we do, the final tarot card. Carolyn, where are you? If Carolyn is not with you, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, shuffle Carolyn into the item deck of the nearest. That would be the last card, wouldn't it? Okay, so she's going to get shuffled into this deck. Do not reveal the top card of the deck. Okay. So, if I hadn't needed Mr. Floppy, I could have run out the door last round by discarding more cards, but needing Mr. Floppy could be the end of me. Okay. Now, do I go to the closet first to get Mr. Floppy, or do I go to the garage first? I'm going to go after Mr. Floppy. By the way, this is getting revealed. Relentless Assault. Place the Poltergeist in your space, and then she attacks twice. Oh my. So that's what's going to be going on the killer's phase each time. From now on. That is not good. The first thing I'm going to do is focus, because I need all my dice. Okay, it goes up by 1. Time goes down by 1. Okay, we're good now. Yeah, use that. Okay. Now I'm going to walk. Two successes. Exactly what I needed. Going to the garage. Cost of time. Go ahead and do a search. Two successes, which means I get to look at both of these. Grab Carolyn. So far I've done 1, 2, 3 times now. And now sprint. Actually, I'm going to hold on. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do sprint. Oh, I gotta discard if I want to sprint. Discard that and the close call. I want to sprint there. And I'm going to do a short rest. I'm going to use up a time, but I get heart back. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get a close call because that's all I can afford. Search. Oh. Get these two cards. Walk. Focus. Guard card. Close call. Focus and sprint. This is not going well. Attack the first time. I need 2 successes. I did not get 2 successes. I got 1 and I can turn the other. Yep. I gotta ignore all, so turning that one to a success. Those go here, not there though. Okay. And then for the next, takes 3 of those off. So, all I can do is walk, hobble away. I do get 2 successes, so I go there. Uses 1 time. I can get 1 guard card back for 2. A sprint card for 2. Close call for 1. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to get the guard card this turn around because there's no way I can guard enough. I'm going to get an extra sprint card. So here's what I have to rely on at this point. The killer's going to attack me. That's a given. Even with the guard card, I can only have defended it once and it's going to attack me twice. So I'm going to let it go ahead and attack me. Not using any kind of guarding. And I have to hope that I have extra health under here. If I have extra health under here, I'm back in the game. The killer's phase ends. Did not have any extra health. Had I had extra health, my next turn would have been to sprint. Oh, I didn't get any search cards, so actually I kind of messed up for that anyway. I would have had to have guarded a couple times. Hope for the best. Yeah, I was pretty much dead anyway, no matter what happened. So, we gave it a good go. Had some really bad luck as far as what came up here. And losing Carolyn right there near the end, so I had to go back and get her. If I had managed to get right up to the closet instead of having to go back, it might have been a victory. It would have been close. But that's the way things happen. Final girl has expired. Poltergeist wins. Carolyn is lost. Well, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. They can't all be winners. But at the same time, we had a great story. We were on the ropes there for a while. It seemed like we might be able to come back and win, but things just kind of went wrong there at the end, and that's the game. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I'll catch you in the next video.